Okay guys, I'm back. I don't know what's going on. Facebook is playing games. They kicked me out again and would not let me go back to the live feed on the What's Up Canada page. So, I'll try here. There we go. So I don't know what happened there. Facebook kicked me off of the What's Up Canada page again. I tried 3 more times to go live from there. They would not let me go live. So I thought I would come over here and stick with it. I'll keep going. I'll just keep going until they stop me. So share it out from here, guys. We'll get it recorded if we can. If somebody is out there who can record it, make sure. That would be great. Ridiculous what it's coming back down to. We're paying the price in the real world for this digital avatar existence. Oh, one perk. If somebody wants to come in on camera, send a request. You guys wanted the anthem. I knew they'd bust it out before too long. So for those of you that weren't watching over on What's Up Canada, we're down here at the corner of Armory and University Ave in downtown Toronto, where the Antifa community is attempting to shut down free speech again in Canada, and they've come out by the hundreds. This is where we're at. I have no doubt What's Up Canada is now attacked. It's unfortunate, guys. I don't know how to stop them except by exposing them. There's been a couple of altercations with the police already. 2 for sure that I've seen. I think we caught on camera as well. And this is why I'm here. I wish I could zoom. If I was filming, I could zoom. No, I'm not going to play their tactics, Steve. I'm not going to follow them and beat them up. Hopefully they'll let us run here on my personal page for a while. If somebody is out there is able to record this as it's happening from my page and can get that to me afterwards as backup, that would be appreciated. I think we need to get this onto YouTube as quickly as we can today. And yes, thank you, Andy, for the reminder. If we could get 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we could eliminate Facebook and I could go live with you guys right from YouTube. So please help us get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what's happening with the What's Up Canada page. It's the police's job. The instant we did something like that, we'd be locked up in jail. They would throw away the key forever on us if any of us initiated violence against any of them. They're cheering because he asked them why they look like ISIS. Awesome, Andrew. Thank you. Hey Michael, how you doing, brother? Great point, Laurie. The YouTube channel is What's Up Canada on YouTube as well. All you have to do is Google Wayne Peters Live and you'll find us. I don't want to buy subscribers. That's not a community. It does nothing. All it does is invite trolls to your page. Sorry, that's not the way to go. Thank you, Andrew. Just hit the subscribe button underneath the video. If you pull up one of our videos on YouTube, just hit subscribe, and if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified when a new video comes up. Thank you, Donnelly. Thanks, Becca. This is Pastor John with the megaphone at the moment. Hey, Chantel. Thanks, Michael. They'll be up there. We'll get them up there as quickly as we can tonight. Hi, Lori. This is a terrorist rally assaulting a peaceful rally in downtown Toronto. Yeah, I got booted. And apparently the What's Up Canada Facebook page is having some issues. Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Donnelly. These guys across the street, there's nothing I can do about it right now, Lacey. Perhaps if Andrew sees it, or if Leanne sees it, they can. Thank you, Marianne. Well, here's the thing about them attacking our Facebook page. We're not done with that story yet either. And fortunately for us, and I'm hoping unfortunately for them, Facebook has an office just a few blocks from here. I'm probably not going to get there today, but I am absolutely going to be making a fuss in Facebook's head office here in Toronto in the coming days. Thank you, Andrew. I know you're trying to get out of the house, but I appreciate it. Yeah, they have. They've doubled in size, they've doubled in volume. I hope the page isn't completely being destroyed. If it is, then we may have to take it down until we get control of it again. We've had to do that when we got attacked a week and a half ago. These guys are practicing terrorism on every level. Here in the real world and absolutely in the cyber world. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Yeah, Rick and Derek are here. They're on the front lines here. They're doing what they do. Most of the crew from last weekend in Hamilton is here as well. Antifa is causing the problem, Lori. This is union-funded terrorism, alive on the streets in Canada. And they know full well who I am, who our community is, who our group is, what our pages are. They have been attacking me personally on all platforms. They're actually going after PayPal to shut down my PayPal account. They're so afraid of us sharing the truth. They're trying to eliminate my income even. They're trying to eliminate the ability for you guys to contribute to what we're doing. They're calling what I'm doing a cross-country hate tour. That's the accusations that they're giving PayPal. Alphabet soup. I think I might actually break down and have a couple of beers after this one today, and I'll write him a song. Alphabet soup in Canada. Oh, there's Woody. There's Woody. Fan favorite as always. Tweaking out over there. You see him stomping his feet. I like somebody's suggestion on YouTube. Somebody get that poor skinny rodent a sandwich. E-transfer works as well. Thank you, Ray. But that isn't the point. The point is terrorists and cyberbullying attacking anybody in any way, shape, or form that they can to stop them. That's my beef with it. They didn't shut me down yet, but they're not going to stop trying. It's a good question, Tom. I think a lot of them do get a day pittance, but the organizers. This is part of uncovering the lobbyist groups and the unions. This is what we're trying to share with enough Canadians so that they demand action on this. They demand outrage. These unions are huge. These unions work with governments. We've seen what happened in Alberta with the NDP and the unions. Ontario should be well experienced in what happens with the unions. And here they are funding and acting in terrorist ways in Canada. This is your union dues, folks. I don't know how much each of these minions get. Most of them are brainwashed. No, none of them have been arrested yet, as far as we know. But they did release a public statement yesterday saying that they were being targeted and persecuted because police were coming to their doors. So this tells us that the police are doing something more than nothing, at least. So we shared some posts on what they're claiming, and the sad part of it is across the news in the last week, I've been seeing these alphabet soup reps, this one African-American lady in particular, going on to all of the news talk shows and telling them that they're so persecuted, so persecuted. Meanwhile, Trudeau just gave them $1 million so that they could pay their $700,000 of debt and fund more of this shit. Trudeau paid for that. And they willingly are proud to claim that this happened. So this is your money. Your $1 million, your union dues are paying for this shit. This is why I'm telling this story, not because I hate them. It's nothing to do with that. There is no hate here. It's about facts and how badly we're getting screwed. They're taking your dollars and using them to silence you. To silence us by any means necessary, including terrorism. That's what this is all about. That's kind of why I haven't set up a Twitter page for What's Up Canada, because I wouldn't have the ability to monitor and deal with the garbage and attacks and hate that they use. Twitter is their stronghold. Facebook is ours. Community is ours. Thank you, Lori. So this is what the ultimate message is I hope people get out of this, is where the money is going, what it's doing, who's doing it, how they're using it, and what the results are. They're threatening to shut down Christian protesting. They're threatening to shut down Yellow Vest protesting. Why? Because of that. So they're creating the problem, they're paying for the problem, and the solution is to silence us. that's nothing to do with the 50+ police officers and riot police on horseback that are here as well. Right? How much does that cost in Toronto? Why aren't the Latinos, the Filipinos, the Sikhs, the Chinese, the Indigenous, the Inuit, why are they not standing here? I genuinely want to know. We are fighting for their rights, their freedoms. That's what we're trying to let Canada know. Do all they get is news? Do they not see any of this truth? That's the disappointing part. If they're not seeing any of this truth. Oh. Seems like you're running out of a little bit of steam. If any of you guys are crowd watching over there,
you want to go now? No, I don't. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this?
Looks like some of the Pegida folks are giving up. Maybe not. We need to hear from them. I'm not going anywhere until they do. That's sad. But if they don't stand with us, do they want to immigrate here? Do they want to immigrate to a country that's going to be run as an utter communist socialist country with Sharia law? That's what these people need to ask themselves. What is their biggest fear? Are they afraid of today, or are they afraid of their tomorrow or their family? Their families' tomorrows? Because coming to Canada, as it's going to be, won't be what where they'll choose to come. These kids have been dropped off at daycare centers called schools, being led and run by second-generation leftists and communists that are paid and bought into this Kool-Aid called global warming, global climate crisis, and this one-world government. These kids are the product of that. It took 15 to 25 years for this to happen, and this is where we're at. And it's not going to be fixed in 5 minutes or a day. This is what Canadians need to understand. These kids are not at fault for this. We are not even at fault for this. This started before us even. This started with my parents' generation, my grandparents' generation. And little by little, we've become what we are now. But the other side of that is now it's fallen to us. Nobody's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to help us. One of the things, thanks for this comment here, just Loretta. Church or corporations also blame the preachers, ministers, the people who are supposed to be telling truth and facts. Absolutely. And that is the foundation of what these street preachers are all about. They call the churches and the churchgoers lukewarm Christians. They think that they can hide in their churches, pay their monthly or their weekly pittance to the church, and they'll get the rewards of heaven. And they will not. When they get to those pearly gates, I think St. Peter is going to look at them and say, you know me, but I don't know you, because you never really did the Word of God. So there you go, 500 times more than 50. That's the cost to Toronto, and your taxes on top of the $1 million that is being given to these people to do this kind of shit. Every day, every Saturday. Every Saturday. We've got people monitoring the page for profanity and comments that may get us taken off. So that could be it. Mitch, sorry if your language is too graphic, if it runs us the danger of getting shut down or kicked off or reported, we can't allow it. Let's expand our language, not our emotions. I get it. And I lose my cool sometimes and use some language on camera, but I don't type it. If it's in print, they can come back to us repeatedly and report us for comments. So I appreciate your patience with that, guys. If your comments are being removed, just edit them a little bit. And please share your messages with us, but let's not do it in a way that harms the community. No. How much money did... Good point, Michael. Robert Hall and John Ridsdale, Canadians beheaded in Philippines. Trudeau has done nothing except give them money. How much money went to the Philippines? How much money went to some of the countries out there? You don't want to know. I know, Loretta. I know. But we've got to get people pissed off at something. This they understand. They'll dig more once they understand. That's why this is education. People will find their nugget and dig deeper. Question everything and dig deeper. They somehow seem to think that refugees aren't welcome by us. How wrong they are, how conditioned they are. Oh, a little bit of the Skittles parade.
They march. They march. They march. Well, look at them right now. They march. Look at them right now. They march.
They call us Nazis. We got to get together and get united before anything happens. Anything.
Yeah, go Congo. Go Beta. Go Beta. Go Beta.
The landscape is changing. Apparently we are marching. And Antifa on one side of the street, riot police on the other, or in between. Just give me a sec while I grab my gear, guys, and we'll follow along. I'm not going to be able to read your comments while we're marching here, guys.
They can't even believe it.
Do you want to tell Canada Live what happened to you last weekend?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. No worries. That's why I thought I'd ask off camera. No, Crystal, unfortunately they don't realize. Canadian Pan Man, right down there. Everybody celebrate Canadian Pan Man. He's that to me is the here hold my beer moment of Canada for the last decade. See, I just got the warning from the big guy, don't get left behind or I'll get mobbed. I have this tendency to keep my face stuck in the camera.
Oh, come on, guys!
Come on, let's go! Yo!
We cannot allow these homes to escalate these fascists to fly. They march! Keep moving! Oh, we're gonna move, antifa! We're marching!
They're not happy with the fact that we are continuing on the march. Now you can see that there's hundreds of them dispersed there. Finally, a little bit of quiet. Alright, so here are the folks exercising their right to march. And I'm sure that they'll be following behind us at a safe and allowed distance. And we'll see what happens. Apparently some of them were trying to, they were overheard to that they were going around to intercept, so we'll see.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So these are pretty seasoned, a few pretty seasoned protesters in here. A lot of these guys are known to each other on both sides. They don't think that these are everybody's streets. They think these are their streets. Some of them are circling around to get in front of us.
People are flanking over, they're going around the street here and they're going to meet us probably at the stop sign. They're always looking for trouble.
The voice of experience from Master Ed.
Master? Isn't that what they call little kids?
That's what you show respect to people with. In the old days, you couldn't get out of work.
See? Antifa called police, fuck police. Now cops and Alice.
You want some?
What's going on?
Grow up. Come on. You're acting like a child. You're acting like a child. Come here. Grow up. Come here. Like a baby. Come here. Grow up. Come on, you little fuck how you fucking act. You want to fucking prove me right? Come on. You want to be right and find out what it's like to fuck with me? Fucking go. Come on. Come on, pussy. Yeah, wait till we turn our backs, right? Hey! Enough! Hey! Get back here now!
Tension's getting a little high. Milkshake was thrown. Not sure who it connected with, but this is the games that Antifa play.
crying. You hate cops, right?
They're off the sidewalk.
Is that our boys? Is that our boys?
So now we're kind of trapped in here with Antifa at both ends and altercations happening at both ends. Yeah. Police on one end, no police at the other. It's not a gang, there's no gangs. Here we go. Uh-huh.
Charlie, now. Go. Let's fucking go.
Hey, Derek, you big boy. George Soros baby, Derek. You're gonna shoot up the police, piece of shit.
This is terrorism in action.
No hate, no fear. Fascists are not welcome here.
You guys are seeing this live, right?
Nazi scum off the street! Nazi scum off the street! Nazi scum off the street! Oh, my sorry, my bad. No, not our street. Nazi scum off the street! Nazi scum off the street! Nazi scum off the street! Off the street! What? Nazi scum off the street! Nazi scum off the street! Nazi scum off the street! Cops are protecting fascists! You are not here to protect! Oh, he's trying to hold his pants up! Canadian Nationalist Party can't keep the pants up! Nazi scum off the street!
They're attacking an old guy, and they're coming after Ed. They're beating down Ed. Ed's getting taken down hard there, and we're getting caged off. Fucking animals caging this old guy and beating him down. They're gonna put him in the hospital. This is such bullshit. Such bullshit. The beaten old man, 6 or 8 to 10 on one. And no police to help him. Where is the 50 cops? Yeah, fill your boots, troll.
Close it down! Contact! Cops right! Cops on the east side!
It's about time police got here. People are in the building here now.
So I want to say to people,
Yeah, queers fight back, all right. Queers attack. Antifa and queers attack. That's all this is. You guys are seeing mobs alive in Canada right now. Live. I am vibrating right now. The cops are here. There's 50 cops here. Only none of them were involved in what this was going on because they weren't where the people were. Now they're going to go after the cops. Where's the riot police that were on their horses when people were getting beat and trampled? Caged. You guys saw it all here live. I'm pretty sure that Facebook's going to try to get rid of this when we put it out on video, but we need to make this go viral, guys. Make this go viral. The riot horses are hiding in the back over here. Solidarity forever. What a fucking joke. Excuse my French. And they're going to try so hard to come off as the victims of all of this. This is what your $1 million is paying for, Canada. Thank Trudeau. The fact that our government supports this makes me ashamed. Now they're going to grandstand.
This is what happens when cops protect fascists in our streets, when people who hate on the immigrant community, who hate on the gay community, they come into our city and the cops escort them.
He talks pretty well with a broken nose. Uh-huh. You're a real hero. You're a real hero. You're a real hero. I'm just a camera guy. I have no idea. Sorry.
So get off the road and leave.
Filming is antagonizing. Sharing the truth is antagonizing. Okay, I'm trying to get off the road here. You heard it right there, guys. I don't know. Are they still? No, not in here.
Careful, guys.
This guy's following me, scoping me out. He'll get identified yet too. Okay. Now I've completely lost everybody. Uh-huh.
You're legal observers? You know the Constitution of Canada? Right? The Charter? Right. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And who should you speak to about that? Who do you need? Who do you need? Who do you need to lay that charge down? Think about it. You're a legal observer.
So now I have no idea where my people are, but I know there's people in black here. They're coming around the block again. Hey?
Lose your friends?
No.
It's a good thing nobody recognizes you.
Doesn't matter if they do or not. I'm not the criminal here.
You're not exactly a saint, are you?
Oh yeah, you're a judge. Guy trying to accuse me of doing something wrong. Well, now I am definitely in a bit of a danger zone here. I am now all alone. So, for my own safety's sake, I'm going to leave this live. Just till I can find some friendly faces at least. And I don't see any of them anywhere. I'm gonna try and call one of them, see where they're at. Hello? All right. So I can't reach anybody now by phone. I know there's still a lot of stuff going on down at the other end, but without at least one friendly face, I'm far too well known there now. I will absolutely be in danger. No, the police are trying to defuse it now, and because there's far less of us, they're trying to disperse us, which they've successfully done. Whew. Not sure how long to stay live here, guys. I'm still kind of vibrating a little bit. Hoping it's some friendly faces will appear or reach out, contact me. They were walking parallel or behind us while we were on the march, but what they did was they knew the route. Because this was a permitted event, they had to disclose their route that they would be marching. And if you guys can see, this whole sidewalk here, which they were mandated to walk along, was fenced all the way along. It's broken up now, but what happened was once we got into the fenced walking area, they caught us from both ends. And we were trapped like fish in a barrel, and then they started to attack us through and over the fence, squishing the fence against us into the buildings,